Well, you know how it is. Like if you spill something on this blouse, Maura,
you're never going to know it.
You don't notice it, right?
I'm not worried.
But if I did this with some like red grape juice on your pants,
right? Yeah,
you're in trouble.
Exactly. And it's so obvious. And I think we are experts at camouflage. We are just experts at not wanting we really don't want people to know that they've hurt us or that we're so messy. And so the challenge of wearing white is making our pain obvious, being open with the things that are going on inside of us, because that's where there's real Jesus then. Jesus is real and our pain is real, and that's our problem, is that we've never been able to connect the two. But when we wear white, we begin to show people where our hurts are.
We're honest with ourselves and with God.
Exactly.
And we are more prone to take care of it right away, to wash it away right away. We don't want to live with it.
Yeah.
We want to take care of it.
Yeah, the stain will set if you leave it in there. That's right.
Get that little quick marker out.
You get it out fast.
little tide thing. Yeah.
And the gift of silence. You tell us we have to give Jesus the gift of silence. Where is that?
Wow.
It's
not behind. Yeah, what's silence?
That is, right. You can't pull it out of your pillow. It's really.
It's not back there.
You know her, June.
It's an amazing thing what happens when we are still. Be still and know that what I am God. And that's such a gift, because we run through our day and so much of our busy, worry, hurry stuff is really about us trying to be God. We're trying to control the world and control all the fallout from a broken world, and we're trying to take care of everything. And when we're still, it's such a relief to know we aren't God. Thank you. There is a God.
Well, your exact quote, I wrote this down because it really ministered to me. Giving Jesus the gift of silence takes us out of the rushing realm and into the place where God is in control. There's freedom in that place.
It is an amazing freedom to get to live in that place, even if we just touch in there once in a while throughout the day. Well, you know what? Like, what if you did a 5-minute silent challenge, where just every day for the next month you did 5 minutes of silence. It's not like 3 weeks of silence, it's 5 minutes. I promise that it's transforming. It'll change your day, it'll change you.
Well, Jane, your book I think has changed me, because the challenge for me in silence, but also just in faith, that sometimes when I pray or ask God for things and I don't hear him right away, we are to be persistent, that he does answer, but a lot of times not in the answers we're looking for, but actually within himself. That he doesn't give us like, oh, I want this, I want the new car, I want this great job, I want this great life. He says, whoa, I'll give you myself. And in those, and in the quietness or the dark nights of the soul, when you don't supposedly hear me, I am with you. And that's the answer that you need. And that was a really amazing moment for me, because those have been moments in my life, and even just recently in my, sort of the calamities and stress of life, that God himself is with me, even when sometimes I don't feel he's there or that things are going right in my life. And so thank you for that. It's such a wonderful book.
Thank you.
Really wonderful.
I know that when life becomes surprising, like I know that you're moving soon and praying about things, and life can become surprising and we don't really know where to go or what to do. The one thing in your book that you remind us of, and that we all need to be reminded of, is that God is constant and God is faithful. And when life around us changes, and maybe changes that we don't understand, or people do things to us that we didn't see coming, and we've got to then deal with the fallout and forgiveness of that person. When life seems confusing, we need to look at the constant in our life to find peace. And that constant is always God. Yeah. Always God.
There's
and
only one.
Your book just helps us refocus back on the revelation of God in flesh, the person of Jesus.
And he's so irresistible.
And his love makes us irresistible.
That's right. Loved women become lovely.
Women.
That we do. And that's how the world changes.
Yeah, and it's about modifying your projection, what you project to the world, but also, as you were saying, Melinda, your receptors too. Yeah. You want to project well, but you don't want to take in the garbage that people try to heap on you as well.
Yeah, and Jesus really becomes that filter for us, I think, you know, where we can interpret things through what he thinks of us. That's really where we have to funnel all of that.
Now, in your book, you talk about persistence and the myth of unanswered prayer. What do you mean by that?
Oh, well, I feel like there are like 3 columns for our prayer life. You know, we have the, yes, I'm so glad you asked. I've been waiting for you so I could do this for you. And then we have this is sort of like the kid in the grocery store aisle who really wants that cheap, tacky toy, you know? And God says, no, and you can't have that right now because God knows there's a bike in the back of the trunk, you know? There's such a better thing coming. So there's the yes, there's the I have a better idea, and there's a wait, I'm going to give you column, and I'm going to give you myself column, and I love that. All of those things that we wrestle with then become positives through Christ.
And
Jane?
it's just trust, right?
Yeah.
Trust that one of those 3 columns.
Yeah.
That's right.
And getting to know God, that you can trust him.
Yeah.
Really.
He's
and
got
no
a
matter
great
what
track
life
record.
circumstances you're in, that you can trust him. Jane, your book again is Come Along, The Journey into a More Intimate Faith. Where can people pick up your book?
Get them in bookstores, online. Go to my website, janerubietta.com, and you can get it there.
And if you missed that, just go onto our website at crossroads.ca, and there will be a link there to Jane and all that she is about. You know, in her book, Jane writes this, and I want to leave you with this. She says, relax into God's presence now. Breathe deeply and rest there. Put away the rules that you should be always doing, always working, always earning your keep, and simply let God love you. I just want to encourage you to do that today. I know we're all busy, we've all got distractions in our worlds, but maybe you just need to set aside time, relax, and let God love you.